Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a delicious pork loin recipe that will have your taste buds begging for more. To begin, place 4 pieces of kitchen twine on a cutting board. Tie the pork with the strings just like so. By doing so, it's going to help with keeping the juices in and it's going to help with the shape. For this recipe, we are using 2 pounds of boneless pork loin, not to be confused with pork tenderloin. Pork loin and pork tenderloin are 2 different cuts of meat from the pig. Now, season generously with kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper on all sides. Meanwhile, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 200 degrees Celsius. Then, in a large oven-proof skillet, heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil over high heat. Sear the pork loin until golden brown on all sides, about 2 to 3 minutes per side. I want to tell you about a little website called kelvinskitchen.com. It's a place where you can find all kinds of amazing recipes and cooking tips. If you don't visit kelvinskitchen.com, your taste buds will be mad at you. They'll turn into little angry hams. So make sure to check it out and see what all the fuss is about. Transfer the meat to a plate and set aside. Now, in the same skillet, add 1 medium-sized onion thickly sliced, followed by 2 sliced carrots, 2 stacks of celery sliced, 3 smashed cloves of garlic, a pinch of kosher salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Add 2 tablespoons of butter and saute the vegetables for about 8 minutes or until brown. Cooking this pork loin is a piece of cake, or should I say, a slice of pork. Then turn the heat off and bring the pork loin back into the skillet. Add 3 sprigs of fresh rosemary, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of dry thyme, add 2 red apples cut into bite-sized pieces around the pork loin, and for best results, use an oven-safe meat thermometer into the center of the pork loin. Now, roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 35 minutes, or until the internal temperature reaches 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Once we pull the pork loin out the oven, the temperature will continue to rise another 5 degrees to a total 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, let's make a sauce. In a frying pan over medium-high heat, add 1 cup of apple cider, followed by 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of whole grain mustard, and 2 tablespoons of butter. Give that a quick mix and reduce the sauce until half. Reduce the sauce and voila! It is sure to impress. Once the sauce has been reduced, set it aside, and if everything goes according to plan, your pork loin will look like this. It is generally recommended to let the pork loin rest for 10 to 15 minutes before slicing. This allows the juices to distribute throughout the meat, resulting in a juicier and more flavorful final dish. To rest the pork loin, remove it from the heat and let it sit at room temperature for the desired amount of time. Cover the meat loosely with foil to keep it warm, but avoid tightly wrapping it, as this can cause the juices to steam and be lost. Remove the kitchen twine before slicing. After the pork loin has rested, slice it into 1/2 inch thick pieces and serve it immediately. This will ensure that the meat is at the best and most flavorful when it's served. Slicing the pork loin and arranging it over the apple and vegetable mixture is the final step. As they say, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the pork. Drizzle some of the sauce over the pork loin and serve the rest on the side. Now that the pork loin is cooked to perfection, take a look at this B-roll of the final dish and see how beautifully tender and juicy the pork loin is. The apples and vegetables add a delicious and colorful touch, and the sauce brings it all together with a rich, tangy flavor. I guarantee that this dish will be a hit with your friends and family, so make sure you give it a try and see it for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at the finished dish. It is truly a delicious and satisfying meal that is sure to impress. If you do make this recipe, please let me know in the comments down below. Well, that is all for today, but I hope you enjoyed the recipe and learned something new. And don't forget to visit kelvinskitchen.com for even more amazing recipes and cooking tips. Until next time, happy cooking! Bye!
Yeah!